Well, we're going to have fun pretty soon. We're going to replace the sending unit in the gas tank. I tried to obtain one, but they want to sell one that includes the pump. And on this particular gas tank, the sending unit for the gauge and the fuel pump they're in two different locations. And that, from what I can find, I cannot find. And that's a fact. So I ordered one of these sending units. And I'm going to pull the sending unit out of the tank and find a way to make this work. I can make it work. I don't have much doubt about that, but it's going to be just a bit tricky. So, stay with me. I've already dropped the tank. It was just a matter of 2 bolts that are right up in here that hold these straps. And the tank kind of drops down. Got it blocked up with this little tire so it doesn't pull much further on any of these tubes. And we'll get busy taking the sending unit out and rigging this in there so we can have a gauge. All right. Okay, here we go. We got to remove this ring. Let's see if I can point it out. I'm really at a bad angle here. Remove this ring, and then the sending unit just pulls right out. But we first want to be able to clean all the dirt off of it, and I did spray it down with some water, so that'll be helpful. But I'm going to use this little straw and this brake cleaner to get the rest of it. Compressed air would be wonderful, but I don't have it. Okay, I got it sprayed down. It looks pretty clean to me. So what I'm going to do, since I can't find my chisel, can't seem to find anything today, I'm going to use a screwdriver, put it against this little tab right here, and using the hammer, hit the end of the screwdriver and see if we can knock this ring loose. I can't show you. I'm going to work on getting some better equipment to be able to show you this stuff. Okay, I wasn't able to set up anything where you could watch me knock this loose, but all I did was put the screwdriver tip on this notch and give it a twist in this direction, and it came right loose. Now I'm going to give it another shot to clean it up again. You couldn't get behind the ring. Then this through and blow all that crap out of there. There we go. That looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. Let's give it one more pass. Alright. Now we'll pull it out. See what she looks like. Oh, it's stuck nice. Put it in here. Ah, it's coming loose. I heard it crack. Sounded like a crack, but it wasn't a crack. Stuff stuck. Man. Don't want to bend these tabs. You have a heck of a time getting it back in there. I wonder if we're going to give it a twist or something. Man, it is stuck like Chuck. And nasty. Man, it's stuck. There it comes. Hope the O-ring doesn't distort too bad. Alright, good. The O-ring stuck to the... Oh my goodness, it's in there. It's like it's oversized or something. Wait. There we go. Gas doesn't smell too bad. Alright. We got it out. Let's get the other sending unit. See how much different it is. Well, they're a little different. I don't know if that's up or down or what. This appears to be up. I mean, because the, you know, the configurations here. We can see that for sure it's different, but it doesn't mean a lot. So, kind of need to determine if it has the same amount of swing on the arm. And it appears to be pretty close. So, what I need to do to be certain is to check the resistance there and there, you know, up and down, and compare it to this one, up and down, so I don't accidentally install the thing upside down and have a gauge that, you know, shows full when it's empty and shows empty when it's full. So I need to get a meter, a digital volt-ohm meter, and I'll go do that now. I've got to get this off of here. So what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get this off of here. I'm going to tear all this off and leave this plate so I can possibly mount this onto it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear all this plastic off. It's got a couple of tabs on here, so I'm going to depress those tabs and get this off. Okay, I got the tabs depressed and it's separating. See here? And that just came right off of there. And you see here, inside here is this, and it rides on that rheostat inside there. This has a similar mechanism, and there's the printed circuit right here that correlates with that one. But as you can see, that's just not going to work out. So we're going to get this off of here. We're going to clip this wire and then attach this to this plate somehow and go from there. Okay, got that one off. Now I need to rig this. It appears that this pivot goes through that peg. There's that peg right there. That's been rubbing. That could be the cause. No, that's the ground for those little tabs there. Oh, that is terrible. So we're going to mount this onto here in the appropriate fashion, just like that, see? And find some way to attach this to that plate. I'm not sure just yet. Not quite sure. But I'm working on a plan. So let's look at something. If that was there, oh my. It was like this. I don't know. We'll sort it out, but we gotta attach it now. So I'll work on that. Okay, so I managed to just zip tie this and piggyback it onto it. And checking it with the ohm meter, it shows good resistance, full and empty. So now all I need to do is splice these two wires together and put it back in the car. All right, got that soldered on there, and I'm gonna secure it up against that tube a little better and put it back in the car and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Let's get it in there. Hope it goes well, because it's a rig for sure. Oh my, I don't want to go in there nicely. It's a very tight fit. I know what I gotta do. I gotta get this stuff off of here. All right. Okay, I've got to tweak this. This float does not need to go up that high, so I'm gonna fix it so it stops right around there. Yeah, I'd rather be like that than too far. So I'm gonna bend it in this area right here with these pliers. Merry Christmas pliers. All right, now that doesn't go up too high anymore, just right there at the edge. I got a feeling that drops way too low, so we're gonna bend a little zigzag in this so it doesn't go too far down. I think I've got it about where I need it, and I cut this tab off on the bottom so it'll go in the tank easy. So let's spin around, spin this old body around. Kind of look at it. Yeah, there's a tab right here. It probably matches to a tab that's in here somewhere, one of the two. Probably that direction there. Put this in here. Stick that in there. Oh my, it's still not wanting to go easy. I'm gonna cut this tube off. Well, this thing's challenging me. So here we are. Cut that tube off. Put a little bit of grease on here to help seal it. Let's poke it in the hole here. There we go, that goes in nice. Line this up with those notches. Maybe it goes like this. Yeah, that's it. Right, that's on there. Now we'll put the ring on there. Easy. All right.
We go to my granny's. So she does little stuff like that all day. It's about what?
Well, let's just try to tap this in here. I think it's going to go without hammering on it. Yeah. Well, maybe one little tap with a hammer or two, and we'll be done with the sending unit install. Got that hammered together. Let's put this back on here. Should. Oh, here we go. There it is, plugged in. Now all we gotta do is get the tank back in and put on the strap. Okay, we'll use our little floor jack. Try to lift this thing back up. May have to put it partially in and reset it. I don't know. When I took it out, it kind of fell. Looks like it's going to do it again. Maybe not. Come on. Alright, we got this strapped up here. So, I think I take my jack out and put this strap in. The strap up there. I just want to put one bolt in it so we can start how far off is that? I see it needs to be shuffled over or something. Got it in my face. See if we can pry it over a little bit. Maybe have too much tension on it. Yeah. Alright, we'll see if we can lay it down a little bit. Okay. The ratchet strap will hold it good enough for now. That's good. Let's get this out. Now, all I have to do is put these straps back in. And we're going to get it lined up just right. Pretty stinking close, ain't it? Oh, where's the bolt for that? Where did the bolt go? Here she is. And this strap up here. Strap. See if we can manipulate that up to there. Alright, what we're going to do is get the ratchet, tighten her on down. Yeah. This it? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, that's the right size. Let's see if we can get it tightened down now. Alright, get this tightened up. Maybe the bolt won't fall out. Extension's too long. Alright, let's see if we can get this tightened up. You know what, if I would use the metric socket, it'd probably work better. Put that half is falling in place. Let's look at it and see if it's threading up. Yeah, it is. It appears to be. Yeah, it's threading. I don't know where that metric socket went. Oh, there it is. Oh. Let's see if it works. Well, unfortunately, the fuel gauge is not responding, and that's kind of disturbing. I know that if I ground it, it will go to full, so I'm gonna have to look at something else. Back down to bad empty. But I know the sending unit works because it worked outside the car. Okay, I've got the tank back up in the car, and I'm just gonna have to trust that sending unit. I'm gonna have to trust it. Put some fuel in it and it'll probably work just fine. This has tortured me. I had to cut that retainer off. So let me get the pry bar or a screwdriver or something and manipulate this out of here somehow. Maybe push that up and it'll clear out. But I gotta get that mechanism out of there. Can't get in through this side. Can barely get in through that side, but I think I'm gonna have to push this bolt back up and maybe hammer it up a little bit, and maybe the clip will slide off that rail. That went easier than I thought it would. It did. So now all I have to do is get a nut and bolt and put it in there and bolt this strap back on. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a booger. Yeah, it don't line up very well. But this is bent. Maybe I need to push the tank back a little bit. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, maybe that did it. I'm gonna have to jack up this side a little bit to take some tension off of it. Yeah, it's bent a little bit right here in the wrong spot. This needs to be bent at a better L shape, much like that one. It's darn near straight. So I'll work on that and get a nut and bolt and put this back together. All right,